Good morning, guys. So, while Tracy's doing the boring stuff, prepping all the ingredients for our little cooking show today, I'm going to show you what we're actually going to be using. And this is it, the COSORI Dual Basket 8.5 litre air fryer. It's bigger than the one we've got, so I'm hoping you can get quite a lot of ingredients in this. Just have a quick look what you get in the box. Your COSORI instruction manual, some extra bits and bobs there, your 2 crisper plates, and then underneath that is the unit itself. So obviously it comes in this nice, it's not actually that heavy, guys. Actually it is pretty light. I thought it would have been a lot heavier than it is. I'm just trying to look for the opening of the protective bag, and this is what you are left with. A really smart looking machine, if I say so myself. The nice big drawers. Inside you've got all your protective packaging, and your baskets yourself. Yeah, they're pretty, I wouldn't say they're much bigger than a machine that we use at present, but they look very, very nice, guys. So yes, it is a sink finish unit, and it is, I say, it's very well packaged, guys. You've got lots of bits of cardboard. So when you do, if you do purchase one, I would make sure you have removed everything before you put it on, because you don't want to be burning any of this cardboard. So in each of these little cardboard boxes then, you have some extra features with this. So there's a toast rack, and there is a kebab rack, and that's what those were there. You can put things on there and then rest them on like so, and then obviously that just sits in the buckets themselves or baskets themselves. So that's pretty smart. Nowadays I believe everyone is pretty switched on about these machines. They all do more or less the same. This is, as I said, a dual basket. So it has got your sink finish. It's got many options. Yeah, your air fry, roast, reheat, bake, grill, and dehydrate. So a plethora of options and ways to cook and prepare food. I'm going to plop all them bits up there. And there you go then. So there is the COSORI 8.5 litre dual air fryer. And if I say so myself, guys, pretty swish looking machine. But less of the talking and unboxing, let's get into action. So yeah, we'll just stick that on 15 minutes then, because it is a new unit, hasn't been used, burn off all those chemically smells and bits and bobs, and we'll get cooking. So what are we making, Trace?
So first we're going to make some, I call them like egg cups. It's basically a mini omelette in a ramekin. So you can do these in, I used to do them in an oven in like a cake tin or a muffin tin, but it's just nice and quick for the kids before they go to school. So I'll show you. So
yeah, these are going to be healthy
alternatives.
Quick snacks for the kids and for us alike.
And big kids, yeah.
Yes.
So I'm going to only use 2 eggs because it's only Benj and I here at the moment. Our little winkles are at school, aren't they?
Yeah.
Back to school in Scotland. They've only been back a week, haven't they?
Yeah, so
just 2 eggs. Just give them a little bit of a whisk. Always got to have cheese. Again, this is just what we have. Put whatever you want in yours.
We've gone for cheese, chorizo and rocket, haven't we?
A bit of rocket. Yeah, Ben loves sort of chorizo salami, so we thought we'd throw a bit of that in. And are you happy to have rocket in yours?
Yeah, get it in.
Literally just give it a bit
Rocket Man!
Yeah, you want to be a rocket man. Gosh. Right, that.
So that's it all mashed up there then, like an omelette, like you say, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
And
now,
that's ready then.
I am just going to pop in a little bit of butter because why not?
Like a little bit of butter in the ramos.
I have put a bit of butter in the ramekins. I've just greased the ramekins with a bit of butter. Even though there'll be oil come out of the chorizo, so that'll probably work as a bit of a Another way to grease it. I can't think of my words. Right, should I put milk in? This is quite a controversial thing, isn't it? People say you shouldn't put milk in omelettes. Some people do put milk in omelettes.
What are you going to do?
Kids, I'm going to put a little bit of milk in. And if the kids were here, I'd maybe put a bit more in just to make the mixture go a bit further.
So this is the first of 3 we're doing today, isn't it?
Yes,
so stay tuned to see what we're going to be doing next.
See what we come up with next. Who knows?
I'm excited because I'm pretty peckish. It's going to be our lunch, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to have quite a varied lunch today.
Yeah, why not? So that's all mashed up then?
Yep, and like I say, put whatever you want in. Oh, salt and pepper. You have to have salt and pepper, right?
Yes, definitely. And then that's simply just poured into those ramekins, is it?
Yeah.
Here we go then.
That's all I'm gonna do, baby. Give that little one, because these are quite big ramekins, aren't they?
Hmm. And there you go. So that took all of what? A couple of minutes to do?
Yeah, I'm going to put a bit of cheese on.
You could have that prepped in the fridge as well, really, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could make it before, whatever.
Have a morning and then just pour that into your ramekins for their breakfast in the morning and
But
hey,
yeah,
presto.
what's quite nice is now these can go in the air fryer and I can do things like water bottles, snacks and things like that for their school day.
There you go. So we are going to be using the new COSORI.
We are. It's very exciting. So I think I'm going to put 2 in this one. 2 bigger ones.
Yeah.
And that one. I could get the other one in there, but we've got 2 drawers, yeah? So
might as well
let's
use them, haven't we?
And then I'm going to put
Single
that one in there. I've not used this before.
Right, left and right up, then sink finish.
Okay. I'm going to leave them on 200, I think.
And how long are you going to put them on for?
I'm going to put them on 5 minutes to start, I think. Oh, that took it down quick, didn't it?
It did. There you go.
Okay, so 200 for 5 minutes. Shall we see? New machine, so it's all new times to me. Okay.
So you've left preheat on, that's why that
I was going to say, I'm sure I put 5 minutes.
Yeah, you can turn it off now.
Right, so let's wait and see. Well, I do like these new air fryers with the glass doors. Yeah, with the
lights. Yeah, lights and glass doors. You can actually see the food cooking, can't you? Rather than the older styles.
Right, let's get tidied up, ready for
the next.
Ready for them coming out.
Oh. Don't forget, guys, you have until Wednesday to join our big giveaway, Friday the 23rd. Please watch the videos and look at the community post to see how to enter. Here we go then, guys. So that is ended. That is 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Are we going to have a look?
Yeah, it's exciting.
Come on then. Oh, wow. Ooh. Look at them.
Okay, so they are browned nicely. Inside's a little bit gooey. So I'm just going to pop them in. So I am going to pop them in for a bit longer and I want them both obviously on together. So I'm going to press the right. So I've got both displays up. I'm going to press sync finish. I'm going to lower the temp down because I don't want the tops catching. And I'm going to just do, I think, oh, I don't like even numbers. That's a problem for me. But I'm going to do 4 minutes. So I'm going to do the same for this. Take this down to 4 minutes and again take the temp down to 185.
Really easy to use the machine, isn't it?
It is, yeah. What you do need to remember is I want to take the preheat off. So my left is illuminated, so I'm going to take the preheat off.
It goes off from up there and the shake goes off.
So to do the same here, I need to press the right, remove the preheat, remove the shake, remind it we're doing a sync finish and press play.
And there you go. How easy was that?
Yeah, that was. It's Tracy proof. I'm always a bit sceptical with a new machine. I know it's just the same, but I always put things in for less time just in case. But yeah, it looks like it is going to be about 8 to 10 minutes for them, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's all trial and error, babes.
It is, and it also does depend on what ingredients you put in as well. Obviously that chorizo is throwing out a bit of oil. So it is going to be a bit runnier and stuff, or going to appear a bit runnier.
Here we go then.
You're ready. Oh. Oh.
Look at that. They look absolutely fantastic.
And the best thing is, they'll be really nice and filling for the kids.
Yeah, an ideal quick snack for breakfast or even any sort of time really, isn't it? Be careful, they will be very hot.
They will be.
So a quick recap then. Eggs, milk, butter, any ingredients you want.
Yeah, filling of your choice.
Give it a mix up. Put it in your ramekins that are slightly greased. Into the air fryer for 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
At around 190 to 190 degrees.
Yeah, perfect.
And hey presto, this is what you're left with. A lovely mini.
It's like a mini muffin really, isn't it?
Yeah. You could eat them straight out of these.
Yeah, you could
give them the kids on the plate.
But
we're going to have ours
with a bit of rocket.
Oh, yes. Oh, they do look really tasty. They smell good as well, don't they?
And you know, eggs and rocket needs
a bit of balsamic vinegar.
I absolutely love it. Do you want a bit?
Yeah, go on then. And there you go, guys. A quick 10-minute snack to enjoy. Go on then. Taste is in the...
Proof's in the pudding.
Proof's in the pudding.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. So here we go then. You can see there, lovely cooked throughout.
It's really hot. What's really nice as well is that dusting of cheese on top. It's giving it a nice cheesy crust. And also, don't forget for the kids, if you put them all in one drawer, you could put some sausages in the other drawer and a ramekin of beans. And that's a real substantial breakfast for them then. Or even a dinner. Doesn't have to be for... Oh, sorry. Ben's hungry.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hey, that's mine. Are we getting any words?
Really tasty, really easy. And I say, yeah, a couple of them, a couple of sausages and some beans or something, but them just on their own before school, it's a great snack. So there's snack number 1. On to number 2. So what are we doing now then, Trace?
So we're going to do a little bit of a twist on quesadillas here. Again, I used to do these in a frying pan. But we're going to make a pizza quesadilla, so it's a little bit different. So I've got just a normal tortilla wrap. I'm going to build them in here just because it's easier trying to get them in and out. So I've not done these obviously in this machine, but I think that's an okay-ish fit.
Yeah,
I think that'll be fine.
Job, doesn't it?
So we use red pesto on the base of our pizzas when we make them. So I'm going to use my pastry brush to spread this out, just to make it a little bit easier.
And this is the base layer then, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like, you could use passata or tomato puree. But like I say, we just like the tang of the pesto. So, that's it. That's a good covering on there. So now all I am going to do is I've got some normal cheddar, which I'm going to sprinkle on. I had a ball of mozzarella and I grated some of that up. So I'm going to do that. Ben has requested chorizo again because
yes. You got like a bit of spicy chorizo. The only thing is, when it's in the fridge, I just cut it up and eat it.
He does. He just comes in chomping. I'm like, "What have you got?" And he's got another chunk of salami,
or chorizo.
Chorizo rather. And then, as you can see, it's appearing everywhere. And then this is a staple in our house: sliced salami.
Yeah, we love it
again,
don't we?
They come out, all of them, with slices of salami. What have you got? Just a slice of salami.
Oh, that looks
just look good, doesn't it? So you could just cook this like this as a pizza. Just bear in mind though, if you're going to sprinkle some grated cheese on top like I'm about to, it can fly about in the air fryer. You've got to have lots of cheese, yeah? It's like an unwritten law.
Oh, yeah.
So that is the filling. And now all I'm going to do is simply get my next tortilla and roughly-ish put that on top. Now, I hope this isn't going to make a huge mess. Like I say, when I do this, I normally do it in the COSORI dual blaze because it's got the big basket. But I thought, you know what? Let's give it a go. And you could also, instead of just leaving it as a pizza, you could just do one and fold it in half as well. And maybe try and crimp it around the edges. A bit like, what are they called? Calzones.
Calzones, yeah.
Right, I'm not going to wash the top of that or anything. I'm literally just going to put that in.
Well, I don't want it to taste like fairy uplift.
Really? Right, let's do all this then, shall we? So, obviously, I've put that in the right basket. So, I only want to cook with the right basket. So, what we need to do is the basket we do not want to cook with, we hold that button down for 3 seconds and that will turn that basket off.
Oh.
So, this time I'm not using the left. So, I'm going to hold the L down for 3 seconds.
Oh, there you go.
And it turns itself off. But I am going to use the right. So I think temperature-wise, I'm going to put these fairly low. I'm going to put them on at 180. And again, I'm going to take the time, I think 7 minutes actually.
7 minutes?
Yeah, and I'm also going to turn off the preheat and the shake and press play.
And there you go. It started, and I quite like it actually. The light comes on straight away initially, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. And then it does distinguish.
Yes. So let's get tidied up while that's cooking.
So Tracy's just come up with a good point, because it's not a dual blaze like the other COSORI. We're going to flip it during the cooking process, aren't we? So
no, we're going to attempt.
We're going to attempt to flip it. Yeah.
Right, let's have a go, shall we? Right, it's already browning nicely, but I am going to.
And that goes back in like so. So that is flipped.
So there you go. I flipped it in my hand first. Right, now let's pop
and
that.
just leave that on for the last 2 minutes. And there you go then.
Have a look, shall we?
Ooh.
Right, let's get this baby out. Oh, that's better now. It's
Oh, yes.
more cooked. Let's pop that away for a
Look
second.
at that. Get that cut down the middle.
So
You can see where we have raised it up. It has crisped a bit, hasn't it? If you did cut it to size, it might be a little bit better.
Cut it to size, but I quite like those bits.
Yeah, nice crispy bits. Oh,
Gosh.
Tell you what, you can see that cheese oozing.
Oh, can you smell it though?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Let's have a go, shall we?
Look at that.
I think I'm going to let you go first on this one because you're more asbestos mouth than I am.
It's going to be hot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be really hot. Just be careful. Really good?
That is. And again, how long? 10 minutes, if that?
I can't remember what we put it on for. Sorry, yeah, it's about 10 minutes.
Around 10 minutes again. What, a minute or two prep?
Yeah.
And
Honestly,
you've got
it's so easy, isn't
something that, yeah, kids can come in, or a little snack. Absolutely. Oh, my God. And the pesto.
It adds something to it.
It does, definitely. I would recommend, rather than using your, what you said,
Tomato puree.
purees and things like that, pesto, it gives that.
You can tell the cook of the house, can't you?
You're not having it then. Stuck in.
As well, you could also make it sweet, you know.
Oh, no, I think this is definitely a savoury thing for me.
I bet if I made you a sweet one, though, you'd love it. I'm going that one. That one's got better filling. Oh, it's going to be too hot.
Isn't it? It's really tasty.
It's really, really good. Joe, would be nice.
What?
Garlic.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Add a little bit of garlic to them. Yeah. So, yeah, again, another great snack. Now, we've had a couple of savouries. What you've got planned for us now? What have you got planned for us now?
We are going to make some relatively healthy donuts
There you
for
go.
the kiddies.
Let's have a look then. Onto a sweet. Relatively healthy as well, you say.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, what you do after determines how healthy they stay. But yes, anyway. So we're going to make some donuts. The kids have had these before. And I just said they were donuts, homemade donuts. I didn't tell them that they didn't have any sugar in the mix. So, but they didn't know. I do that a lot, guys. If I make something, fish pie, for example, if I say we've got fish pie for dinner, they're like, so I change names. Fish pie is commotion in the ocean. The quesadillas, if I say we had quesadillas, what's that? Pizza with a lid on. Change the name. Lie to them. Do what you have to. Right. So in here, I have got 230 grams of self-raising flour. And to that, I am going to add 350 grams of Greek yogurt. Now, it has to be Greek, really, just because of the texture. It makes it work. Now, you can always, you can make some bread rolls with this recipe as well.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, and do you remember naan breads when I used to make them in Cyprus? Yep. This is how I used to make the naan breads as well. Because we are making something sweet, it's best to have, you can get honey flavoured Greek yogurt or vanilla flavoured Greek yogurt. Co-op only had Greek yogurt. So I'm going to put in a bit of, we use these My Protein flavour drops because we just have normal Greek yogurt in the house all the time. So instead of having those little fromage frais and things like that, I have a selection of these, and the kids literally put a drop or two in their yogurt, and then that's the flavour of yogurt they have. So we've got a vanilla one, so I'm just going to put in a couple of drops there.
And that is all you need, isn't it? It's quite potent stuff.
Yeah, it is quite strong.
And again, that's sugar-free, zero sugar.
0 calories, 0 sugar. Yes, it will have a sweetener in, but for the minimal amount you use, it's better than those tiny pots or any flavoured pots of yogurt that have so much in. Right, and they're expensive, aren't they, yogurts? So I should get a massive Greek yogurt pot, and then it's easier. Everyone can have what flavour they want. There's no arguing. Exactly. So I'm literally just going to mix this in until it forms a bit.
You look for a dough, are you?
Of a dough, yeah. It should make like a dough consistency.
So that's nearly to the consistency you want, is it?
Yeah, I just need to get my hands in there. So I have just floured the surface.
I'll tell you what, I didn't think that was going to make a dough-like texture.
You see?
Mixture. Yogurt and flour.
You need to spend a lot more time in the kitchen, Mr. Clifford. I bet they're all screaming that as well.
I'm always in the kitchen.
You're not.
At parties. I'm always in the kitchen at parties.
And if you've made a dough before, you will know the consistency you need. You might need to sprinkle a bit more flour on. It's generally more flour, isn't it? You need to sprinkle on. Now, because obviously we are going to be baking, I am going to get my lovely assistant to preheat the left drawer for me.
Oh, right then. So preheat on. Turn that off. There you go. Turn that one on. Preheat. I think it just preheats. I'll just stick it on. Preheat then. So I just stuck that on for 3 minutes to preheat at 200 degrees. Is that good?
Lovely.
What are we doing now then?
So normally I do donut balls for the kids, but I'm going to attempt some actual donut shapes.
So we're just making some of varying sizes, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll see.
Have a little play.
See what happens.
And then stick it together. And there you go.
Rough-ish
Donut size. So that's your donuts. Made a couple of...
Yeah, I've just done a few because the kids like to get involved with this. So I've saved the dough for when they get home from school, but we'll do a few just to show you.
So is that just butter?
I'm just glazing them now with a bit of melted butter. Right then.
There you go then.
Now the COSORI is telling me to add some food.
Yep.
Because it's been preheated nicely.
Oh,
the sizzle.
So they're all going to go in there. Hopefully they don't expand loads.
Hopefully not. Okay, so let's put those in. I'm turning my left on. Temperature, I'm taking right down to 175. Time, I'm going to put on for 5 minutes. I'm going to take off the preheat. I'm going to take off the shake and I'm going to press play.
There you go. So that's just beeped and turned off.
Yep.
And I am actually just seeing one of them. Look how big they've got.
They have.
They're a little bit longer, or?
I'm just going to flip them for like a minute.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So flip them over.
As you see, they are cooking on the underside quite nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, get that smell then.
Yeah, you do. It's nice.
So, left, back down, 175. I'm going to give them 2. Okay. Ta-da!
Oh, yes. Get them on the side.
Yes, my lord.
So this is a healthier donut.
And you don't, obviously, you know.
Oh, God. Oh,
they are a bit different to your normal.
Yeah, of course
donut.
they are, yeah.
But the kids don't realise. What our children normally do is I would melt a bit of chocolate spread in a bowl and they just dip as like their treat night treat. What I'm going to do with mine, I don't know what Ben's going to do with his. I'm going to give mine another.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Glaze of butter, yeah?
Yeah.
What one do you want?
I'll have that one.
That one. Now, obviously, you can ice and sugar. You can do whatever you want to it. You could put jam on it. It's totally up to you.
It's just, yeah, it's just a little bit healthier, isn't it?
Yeah. I have this, it's cinnamon sugar dusting that I have on my coffee in the morning. So I love cinnamon. So I am going to dust mine with that. Quite a lot of it because I absolutely adore cinnamon. You having normal sugar?
Yes, I am. I want to think I'm on the beach and they've just been cooked.
Okay. We should have maybe put them in a bowl and rolled them around a little bit. I'm going to give you some on the underside because you made the comment about wanting to be on the beach.
Oh.
You've got such a sweet tooth though, haven't you?
I don't, yeah, if I'm going to have something sweet, it's got to be sweet. Unless it doesn't seem pointless in my eyes. It seems pointless in my eyes. Perfect. Oh.
There you go. So obviously that bit's not so healthy, but
no.
It's a minuscule amount to what you would normally have. Shall I go first?
Go on. See as you're there.
Oh, they're hot.
Oh, wow. They did. Really looked like a donut when you ate that. Don't know how they meant to look, I suppose. A bit of a silly comment.
Like a donut. And it
Good.
is.
I want to be at the beach. Just got my 10 donuts for £1.
Benny's very hard to please people, so I'm waiting for this.
I'm not going to lie. I was expecting these to be rubbish.
Oh, babes.
Because of the ingredients.
Okay.
But.
And that's why you've never actually had one before, isn't it? Because of how that made.
That.
I'm going to have to try yours now. Guess a bit.
I'll tell you what. That isn't far off. Is it? That is
I've never
not
had them
far
with
off
sugar like that.
of on the beach.
You're right there, babe. Reggie.
Yeah. Fantastic. Really? Really easy, really quick, and healthier. They're not completely healthy because obviously I chucked loads of sugar on and blah, 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 but it's healthier.
And the kids will be pleased tonight because they're not normally allowed pudding like this on a Monday.
No. So, let's go back to the COSORI then, what we've used for the cooking. What do you rate this?
I love it. And I must say, I was a little bit sceptical because I have another machine in my life that I love. But no, do you know what I like? The ease.
So simple to use,
really
aren't they?
straightforward. And the good thing is as well, you do have these little pointers up there just while you're getting used to the machine. So that's really good. And I love the double drawers. It's really good. Like,
it's something that's quite new to us, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We've not really had double drawers before. So I could make their pizza with a lid on in there and then do their donuts in there. So we're kind of, you know, ready at the same sort of time. There's no faffing about with preparing stuff. You will have noticed I'm not that sort of cook. I throw things in, throw things together. I like ease. We're busy. We have to have good food, but easy. And this just helps.
It does, doesn't it? It really is. I mean, everything is nice. It's big, good, concise indications, isn't it? It tells you straight away what you're going to do. Obviously, if you want to start playing around with it, just got to make sure when you do it, your left and your right. You can also sync cook, and that'll cross over the exact same you set on the left to the right bucket as well.
I like this little addition up here as well.
Little great how-to and little tips, isn't it?
Just keeps it all really basic. If you've got a piece of chicken, put it in at this.
Yeah.
And then most people are quite au fait with it now, aren't they? They know that chicken roughly, and it is a condensed oven. Yeah. That's what we do have to remember as well. It is a condensed oven. And the other thing, it looks nice.
Yeah, it is. Any addition to any household, absolutely fantastic, Kasuri. Thank you very much, Anna, for sending it.
Yeah, it's lovely. Thank you.
It is a brilliant bit of machine. Actually, yeah, and I hope you like the food, because I certainly did. My favourite's got to be the middle one, the Quadzilla, whatever you called it.
The pizza with a lid on.
Yeah, pizza with a lid on. What's it called?
Quesadilla.
Quesadilla. That was my favourite.
See, we normally have that. Maybe you wasn't here, actually.
Yeah, now it's all coming out. Anyway.
But honestly, try that. Make a fajita mix and do that for the kids' lunch or whatever, and just cut it like a pizza. And they love it. And like I say, change the names of things.
Yeah, it's simple.
Brussels sprouts aren't even Brussels sprouts in this house. They're Mr. McGregor's, because Brussels sprouts, all kids are like, eh! And I didn't want our kids not wanting to eat Brussels sprouts because their friends don't. So we call them Mr. McGregor's.
And they absolutely love them.
They do.
But yeah, fantastic machine. Yes. Hope you like to cook in a little bit healthier. Few little tips for the summer holidays for your kids and for yourselves. 10 minutes each of them, really, wasn't it? We were a couple of minutes prep time, so absolutely fantastic, easy to do, and some of them you can have ready in the fridge and just pop them in there whenever you want.
And one of you lucky people are going to win this.
Yes.
I want it.
So, take care, guys. Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
Please like and subscribe, and see you later.
Bye.
Bye.